Hey y'all, and welcome back to Beyond the Pot. And I have a very special guest today. Y'all, this is my sunshine, my bestie from the resty. This is my best friend, Shaquay Peacock. And we are making something today. I don't even know what it's called. What is it called, Shaquay?
It's called Fettuccine Al Verde.
Oh, too fancy with the what is this, French?
No, it's Italian.
Spanish,
it's
Italian. I'm just going to eat it, okay? I'm going to cook and I'm going to eat it. So we are going to make something real fancy today, and here we go.
So today we went to the farmer's market.
We did.
And we got some things for our pasta. So the pasta is called Fettuccine Al Verde, which means green pasta. So
hence all of the
green stuff. So at the farmer's market, we got some dandelion greens.
Who knows what dandelion greens are? Like, I was like, dandelion greens, what is that? What is that?
And we got some spinach, we got some basil, asparagus, some green beans, broccoli, some mint, some zucchini, cherry tomatoes, and lemon we're gonna add for the sauce.
All that gonna go in one dish?
Yeah, and basically this is like a one-pot meal. Everything's gonna be blanched and shocked and cooked in a pot. So what that means is blanching, shocking means throwing your vegetables in salted boiling water.
Yes.
Then leaving it in for about 30 seconds, taking it out, and throwing it directly in an ice water bath. So basically a bowl filled with ice and water. And what that does, that shocks it and keeps everything green. So that's what we're gonna do.
Okay.
We're gonna do it for everything, but half of these items are gonna be our green sauce. So the Verde part of the dish. So I guess we could start by, we're gonna cut up some zucchini and the tomatoes, because these are the only things that's not gonna be blanched and shocked in the pot.
So what are we gonna do with them?
I'm gonna cut these up and we're gonna actually roast them really quick in the oven.
Okay.
And we're doing this because, why are we doing this? Why are we not blanching and shocking the zucchini?
We don't blanch and shock zucchini because it's full of water. So why would we put it in more water?
Right.
And then you'll have nothing.
And to me, like, zucchini just tastes better roasted.
Yes.
Like, you don't want like a waterlogged vegetable. So we're just gonna roast them really quick along with the tomatoes. The tomatoes, of course, are not green, but it just gives a little pop of color. So
how do you want these cut? Slices or cubes?
Let's do slices.
Slices.
Make it easy.
Yes.
And then while Krista is doing that, I'm actually going to probably just snap off the ends of the green peas.
Okay.
Green beans.
So we are going to put the zucchini on a pan. I cut the tomatoes in half. And we're gonna season these with olive oil and salt and pepper. So we can get those in the oven while everything else is being cut up.
And ready to go.
Yes.
Oh, and while we're at it, I'm just gonna turn on our pot again. We had some boiling water in here, so it should come right back up to temp.
Okay.
And I'm actually gonna just cut the green beans. And what's an easy way to do that is just grab a bunch and then put them together and have them like kind of like stacked, but like in your palm. So that way all of the ends come to the bottom. And this way you could just cut them right like that. So I have them like this. And I just slice, boom. Then that part has no ends. And I do the same thing on the other side.
See, I be doing it one at a time.
No. I'm all about efficiency.
I feel like you be there all day.
Right. So those are ready to go. And I'm just gonna finish with the rest of the green beans. And I see this knife. So this knife is the knife that we got in our knife kits in college. So Kristen and I met in culinary school.
We did.
At Johnson & Wales University.
Shout out to Jay Woo.
And this was part of the knife kit that we all got at school.
At school. Yeah.
So this is like memories. So
nostalgic.
this knife is about almost 20 years old.
So Shaquay and I have been knowing each other. It's crazy to say that out loud.
I know.
Shaquay and I have been knowing each other for 20 years.
It'll be 20 years in the fall. In the fall.
Like insane. I'm like, am I really that old? No, I don't feel that old though.
Yeah, because we met really early on freshman year.
Yeah, very early.
And I didn't like Krista at first.
She did not.
Because I thought she was loud.
Which I am.
Which you are. And a little obnoxious.
Shaquay, I was very obnoxious. I was kind of green going into college, and I was like, I thought everybody liked me, and I was just gonna have a great time. And I found out Shaquay didn't like me, and I was like, yeah, right, you ain't like me. And she was like, no, Krista.
No. Because
you would never believe what I said something really dumb. And she was like, I don't like that girl.
No.
Like, you shouldn't say stuff like that.
Right.
And I did. Looking back in hindsight, I was like, okay, you don't say stuff like that. So.
Yeah. But then she grew on me. And here we are, almost 20 years later.
She can't get rid of me now.
Stuck for life.
We are stuck for life. Literally. Okay, I'm going to put these in the oven. We're going to roast on 400. For how long?
Not too long. Maybe like 10 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, about 10 minutes we'll do. And then our waters are boiling, so we can start the blanching process with these green beans. So I took off all the ends, and now I'm just going to cut them maybe like about 1 inch. Kind of like bite-sized.
And I'm going to cut asparagus.
Okay, so...
It's going to be so healthy. All your greens in one dish. It's so healthy.
So our green beans are ready. And I'm going to just throw them in the boiling water.
Oh.
But first, we got to salt it. Did we salt the water?
No, we did not.
All right, so before these go in, I'm going to salt it.
Let me give y'all a little bonus. If y'all have watched our video of Joshua and I's love story, if you hear me say Shaquay, that's her. So she knows Joshua and I from way in the beginning. Way in the beginning. The first. She was one of the first. Super salt your water. Okay?
Right. And then we're going to just throw these in. But before I throw this in, I'm sure Krista had a term called mise en place, getting everything together.
Yes.
So I have my bowl of ice. I'm just going to add some water to this to make the ice water bath. Make sure I have my tongs or my colander to scoop out my green beans and all my vegetables. And just have it in place before we start anything, because this is going to go pretty quickly.
Fast.
Right. All right. So we blanched all of our veggies that are going to be mixed in with the pasta. Now we're going to blanch the greens that are going to make our sauce. So first I'm going to start with the dandelion greens. Half of these are going to be for the sauce, and then the other half are going to be for the actually mixed in with the pasta.
I just want to say for the record, look at the color on these veggies. Like, they haven't been cooked to death. Don't cook your veggies to death.
Right.
Because when you cook your veggies to death, you take out all the nutrients. You don't want that.
Yeah, so these are pretty long. So I'm just going to rough chop them. Some more manageable sized pieces.
Mm-hmm.
And we're still using the same water. Yes, it turned like a greenish brown, but it's fine because it's all going for the same dish. So I'm just going to throw this right in. And let's see, this water is still pretty cold. So if you're at home and your water's still like just about ice cold, you can still use the same water to put your greens in, and which is what we're gonna do. Less waste. So this will take about 30 seconds. And while that's going, next up will be our spinach and some basil and some mint. The reason why I'm not throwing it in now with the greens, with the dandelion greens, because like I said before, half of this will go for the sauce, and the other half will go with this. All right, so that's ready. I'm just gonna.
So y'all probably like, how she know all this? Because guess what? This ain't my dish to make. Shaquay brought this to me, and I was like, oh yeah, that sounds so good. And so Shaquay is, I call her, I say, oh, my best friend is famous. She'd be like, I'm not famous. But I think she is. She's pretty high up on my list for famous people for me.
I'm not famous.
So tell Shaquay, tell the people what you do. Or what don't you do?
I do a little bit of everything.
Right.
I guess primarily a private chef.
Mm-hmm.
In New York City, in the Hamptons.
You heard what she said? The Hamptons.
And then I also...
You know what the Hamptons are in New York?
Gosh, stop it. And then I also do like recipe development for different companies. Mm-hmm. And then I also do... what else do I do? Oh, I teach like cooking classes.
Everything, yeah.
I do like everything in the culinary realm. I do it, yeah. I teach cooking classes on Zoom. Oh.
And the dog is mad.
And Winston wants some food. And then what else do? I also parlay into food writing. Like I've written some like recipes and stories for different magazines.
You hear her? She just running her resume for y'all. We gonna drop her information on probably down here on the bottom of the screen. Check out her Instagram.
And a little food photography.
She do it all.
So yeah, basically everything in the culinary realm. Just
because
I like it.
On Instagram.
It's fun.
You be salivating. You got famous friends.
I'm not famous though. All right.
Okay, so we finished with that.
Yeah. And that's pretty cold. So, Krista, what you could do, half of it just squeeze out.
I should have just left these in here.
Oh, no. Leave it in there.
Leave them in there?
Yeah,
okay. Leave that in there.
You just squeeze out the water in half of it and put it in there. And then the rest of it, we're going to get the blender and get the stuff for the sauce going. All right. So now comes the easy part. The rest of the ingredients are going to go for the sauce. So we have half the dandelion greens in the blender. And now it's the easy peasy. So I have some basil. It's on the stem. It's totally fine because it's getting blended up. Mm-hmm. Throwing that in. Throwing our spinach in.
This is so easy.
It's
literally
easy.
Just throwing everything in a pot.
It's like literally a one pot meal. For the mint, I'm just gonna take it off of the stem because
she slid that off.
Because the stem is a little fibrous, and just hold it and just go the opposite way. And get all of the leaves in.
That's how you pull off rosemary too, if you didn't.
Right.
No, in time. Just slide it off.
Like I said, this is gonna be super quick. And I'm gonna save some mint because maybe I'll add some at the end. Okay, a couple more sprigs and then we'll give it a mix. Mm-hmm. And then literally this will be ready to come out.
Wow.
Like, more.
Hey, this is an easy way to get veggies in your kids.
Right. Because they'll never know. Like,
exactly.
Oh, it's green.
It's green. I don't want green. But then they taste it and they're like, oh, this is not green.
Right. So with the same water, let's give it a stir.
All done.
All done. And throw it in. And like I said, this is still really cold.
Mm-hmm. That's going to be fabulous. Look at the color. I just love the color, y'all. It's literally going to be green pasta, green sauce.
All right. So we're done with the blanching. Mm-hmm. And we're done, not really done with the pot because we're going to mix everything up in the pot. Or we can mix it up in a bowl.
Are we going to use the same water for our noodles?
Oh, yeah, that's right. How did I forget the main
She
part?
forgot the noodles.
I forgot the main part of the dish.
Fettuccine. We're using fettuccine.
Right. Okay.
We're using fettuccine noodles, or you can use what?
Spaghetti. I mean, you can use any pasta you want.
Spaghetti, angel hair.
Yeah, you can use any pasta. And being that we've been blanching a bit, at this point you might want to add more water. Mm-hmm. We have some
water.
Hot water.
I'll get some water
on the side.
Yes.
To like add more to our pot because of, water evaporates.
Yes.
So the level went down. So Krista is gonna get that.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna stir this around. While she's doing that, our hands are clean. Just gonna take our greens, squeeze, and then put it in the blender. And we did the trick of adding already boiled hot water, so we don't have to wait a long time. As you see, it's boiling already.
Okay,
so we can add
I have a question for Shaquay.
What's up?
Do you break your noodles or you don't break your noodles?
I do not break my noodles.
Don't break your noodles.
No, I don't. All right, this is done.
Shaquay,
What's up?
I know you travel a lot.
Yeah.
Shaquay has been to, we counted the other night, how many countries?
Like 20?
That's a lot. 20. What's your favorite place?
I don't have a favorite place. I don't have a favorite place. I have, different places for different reasons. Like if I want to go someplace and I want to relax, then
you have a place for that.
I'll probably say Tulum,
I know, right?
Tulum, Mexico.
Okay.
Or the Virgin Islands, the British Virgin Islands. If I want to,
I love it.
Go someplace to like see some culture. My most recent trip, well, besides coming down here, was to Ghana, which was amazing.
Before, this is pre-COVID, okay?
Yeah,
pre-COVID.
This was I came back in January and we shut down in March, so that was my last trip. And that
went to the motherland.
I went to the motherland. And then I don't know. It's like every place.
Shaquay's done a lot of things and seen a lot of places. I want to be like her when I get big. I'm gonna be like Shaquay when I get big. I'm gonna just do it with Joshua though. You wanna come with me, Josh? Oh yeah. You know, just keep coming with me. I'm not going.
Okay. So that's gonna take a bit.
So we'll wait for our noodles to come to a boil, and it's gonna cook.
It'll be about 8 minutes for that.
Sweet.
So now we have our sauce that we're gonna do, the green sauce.
Nice.
So in here I have some ricotta cheese. I'm just gonna throw that in.
How much was that, you think?
This is about 2 cups.
Okay. Oh, it's gonna be cheesy.
It's gonna be cheesy sauce. Have some heavy cream, or you could use milk. I like heavy cream. Coats things better than milk. This is about 3 ounces.
Okay. So good. I'm so excited.
And about 2/3 of a cup of parm.
Okay.
All right, and to that, salt, pepper, and olive oil, por favor.
Pepper and olive oil.
Let's season up. Some pepper, a little salt, and a little olive oil.
That's gonna be fabulous.
Right. And secret ingredient. Lemon. So now it's time to blend up our sauce. But before we blend, just want to let you know, our pasta was done. So I drained it and enough just to maybe an ounce of water in it. And the reason why I drained it and put it back in the pot, because the residual heat will heat the whole dish, including the sauce. Because remember, we blanched and shocked the vegetables for the sauce, so everything is cold. This way it'll warm it up, but it won't be too hot, be the right temperature. So, time to blend. Once again, dandelion greens, spinach, mint, basil, heavy cream, ricotta cheese, olive oil, lemon zest, lemon juice, salt, and pepper.
Come on now, run it down. Looks so good.
The veggies are gonna just go right in the pot as well.
How about you keep it all in the pot?
Huh?
I'm throwing it out.
All right.
This is so pretty.
I think that's pretty good. so I took some spoons.
Okay.
One
Oh,
for
we
me,
gotta
one for pizza.
taste. We have to
Yeah,
taste.
we want to taste this before we throw it in.
Oh, look how green it
Like,
got.
look at this.
You know what it reminds me of a little bit?
What?
A green goddess dressing.
Girl, taste that. Taste that.
What? Let's go.
And this is not for show. This is actually really good.
It is.
All right.
She put a don't need no salt, no pepper, no nothing. Oh, that's so good.
All right. Ready?
I just want to eat the sauce.
All right.
Let's go. We going in.
We're going in.
Oh my god.
So
it's amazing. It looks so good.
test that first. Let's see if we can add more as we need.
Yes.
Yeah, always go as you need. Don't do everything
at one time. Yes. You can always add, but you can't take away.
Exactly.
Oh, this is beautiful.
I think we could use a little bit more, actually.
That's good.
Okay.
That is perfect.
So, last time I made this at home, I had extra sauce. So what I did, I used this as a base for pizza.
That's so good. I can taste it.
Yeah, so I used, instead of regular marinara, this is my sauce for pizza. So I had my crust.
Oh,
of course,
that's
you know,
great.
you buy it at the store. I made it from scratch.
Mm-hmm.
Put the sauce in, topped it with some cheese, some mozzarella, and then I actually had extra veggies too. And that was pizza. So this could be the base of pizza. Instead of the pasta, just get some pizza dough. So there's a hint.
Okay, give me that bowl.
You want a little bit more or good?
No, I like this.
Okay.
Just like this. This is great. Okay, give me that bowl. Oh my gosh. That looks amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Get some of them veggies. Look at that. It's
More
beautiful. Veggies galore.
Right. See, I have my trusty napkin to clean up the mess.
Oh, that's
Okay,
beautiful.
I think that's good.
Yes. It's perfect.
All right, so at this time, we're gonna garnish. Be a little fancy with the tomatoes.
With your tomato.
Being a little fancy with the tomatoes.
Always need a pop of color, right?
Yeah, just a little
Always
pop.
need a little color.
You see, with the tomatoes, it gives it a little zhuzh.
And I'm sure those tomatoes got a little sweetness to it.
Right.
So excited.
All right. But wait, there's more. I
Oh,
still
there's
have
more.
some mint.
There's always more.
There's always more.
Yes.
You know, we could, if you have a little fresh basil. Now, this is if you want to really
It's like dinner party status.
dinner
y'all.
party.
This ain't
make
for your
it
kids
fancy.
at the house.
Right. This is for you want to impress. You want to impress.
Oh,
Little
little extra cheese.
I'm not going to put too much cheese because it'll take away from the green and the tomatoes, but a little around.
That is beautiful.
And there you go. That's,
Oh
you
my
know,
gosh.
as you see how easy it was, everything,
Was
one pot in the blender. That is it. And of course, if you want to do zucchini and the tomatoes roasted in the oven, but any vegetable you like, you could do like green peas, snap peas. Any green vegetable will work perfectly. And even for the sauce, how we use dandelion greens, we just picked those up. That wasn't part of the plan.
No, because we was going to do arugula and some type of lettuce.
Yeah, we're going to use arugula and Boston lettuce, but you was like, let's see what we can find. So it's very customizable to whatever you like.
Yes, I love that.
And there we go.
Oh my gosh, Shaquay, you're she the best. I told y'all, this is why she's famous.
I'm famous.
She is the best. So if you want this, we will put the recipe down below. And don't forget to catch us on another episode of Beyond the Pot. And thank you, Shaquay, so much for coming
welcome,
and doing something for us. And remember, follow her on Instagram.
Chef Shaquay.
On the
Chef Shaquay
Instagram.
on Instagram.
Thank y'all so much. See y'all next time.
Bye.